Do I have sound now? Do I have sound now? That's not good. Can you hear me now? Hold on. Yes, okay. So I'm going to start all over again. This is Tarina with Create with Tree. That's me. I don't know why I don't have sound. But, and is there, hopefully there's no reverb because they both say that the microphone is on. Hi, Miss Susan. How are you? Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Miss Terry. Thank you so much, you guys, for telling me that. But I'm going to start all over again. So basically, this is a combined effort with CCC, which is Crafty Creators Community, and DDD, which is Digital Deco Design. And Catherine is very talented, and she has given us access to her digital designs so that we can create with them. And I love it. I'm so excited. I can't wait to show you. Nobody else used mine, so I'm excited. For the next 48 hours, use the code CCCDDD30, and you'll save 30% off on any of the digital downloads, or you can have her send them to you. And make sure you're following Crafty Creators Community. It's free to join. I love sharing in there, and I love all the things. And DDD and all the other creators. All day long, we've given away some prints. So every crafter has been able to give away a winner for one print. And so I'll do that at the end. And then also I get to choose the last name for the bundles. Let me turn on my timer so I don't want to go over. Okay. And then I actually get, because I'm the last crafter, I get to give away 2 grand prizes. So look at the little banner. It says, make sure you comment, because I'm going to be picking 2 names, one to win the printout and one to go into the drawing for the 2 bundle giveaway. Okay. Oh gosh, I hate that stupid bot. You guys, thank you, Terry. Terry's one of my awesome followers and team members. And I have this crazy bot, and it will send you a message, and I do apologize. So don't get mad at me. But I did want to show you guys the printouts that I did. So I couldn't choose. I couldn't choose just one. Oh, thanks so much, Sharon. Hi, and the other Sharon. And oh yeah, it's so fun. I am so excited. Yay, I'm so excited. So, okay, so these are the printouts right here. These are stamps, and I love little things. And I love like prints like this, like Victorian prints. And for me, this one had a lot to offer as far as you could use so many different areas of this. So I actually came up with 3 different projects, and they are all ornaments. All of them are ornaments, and I've found everything in my stash except for the print. And they're just a little bit different. Everything is a little bit different, but they're using the printouts that Cathy gave me. So I did try to print them on rice paper, and they didn't work because my printer tried to eat it. And so I even tried doing where you tape it down, and that didn't work. So it's okay. It's okay. We're going to just make it work. But if you do use rice paper, they say to tape it down to like a cardstock or a thicker paper, and that tends to work. It did not for me. So I just use regular paper, and I've actually made a couple of samples so that I could show you in case I didn't get to my 3rd project. And it worked beautiful. It did. It's just on regular paper. Beat it, eat it. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you. So I like to show you guys, like I will talk to you and I'm here, but I like to show you my hands and what I'm working on, because then you could see how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to flip you guys around, and you're going to see my hands. There I am. And if you have any questions, I am here. Let me just take this off so you guys can see what I'm doing, and I'll look at the comments. I will try to look at the comments as much as I possibly can and answer any questions you have. And I hope my don't freeze. So like I said, I love these little prints, and I love, like, first of all, this is the one that really caught my eye. Anything that has music on it, I'm all about the music. And so I took this one right here, and I actually did use the other one, another stamp for another project we're going to do. So I will go over that in just a few minutes. But what we're going to do is we're going to actually cut this guy out. And you know, something else that I love about doing events like this is that we were all given the opportunity to pick whatever designs that we wanted. And even I think there was only like one person that picked like, or sorry, two people that picked the same print, but everybody else picked something different. And then, but our styles are so different. And that's what I love about it. So we literally could have had the very same print, all of us, and everybody's project would have been completely different. And it just shows you how versatile these prints are. That's why I mean I just think they're just fabulous. So let me go over here. So see, I just cut out. It's not even like fussy cut. I just like just real simple. Yeah, so many different designs, and Cathy just has done such a great job. Again, I do apologize, you guys, if you're getting my bot. It's just asking you to follow me and get my lives, and so I do apologize. But we've tried to fix her, and she doesn't want to be fixed. So all I'm doing is taking some walnut stained distress ink and just kind of zhuzhing it up around the edges. And again, I did not go around, I didn't fussy cut, like go in deep or anything. Now I am gonna just go around the sides because some of this does show on the back for what we're gonna do. I like doing different little ornaments. When I do like neighbor gifts, I love doing little ornaments in like little tiny ornaments. So they add to like the tag that you're going to add to. So I like doing things like this. So this little jar, I think I probably got it at Dollar Tree, and they came in like probably like 5 or 6 in a package. And so these make really great little like tag add-ons, and they can put them on their tree. I think it's super fun. So I also am a glitter girl, and I saw that Swag was like a big glitter person, and I know my friend Nicole is a big glitter person. And so I was like, oh, you're speaking to my heart. There's glitter everywhere in my house. So it's kind of funny, but this is like thick, like almost like snow glitter. And so I'm just going to pinch a little bit and put it in the bottom of my jar. Do you see how that is? I know, it's so cute. I'm so excited. Yeah, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. And again, if you don't follow me, make sure you hit that follow button, and then go back and follow any of our other creators today. There have been so many. All right, so I'm going to curl this paper. It's almost like a message in the bottle is what we're going to create here, okay? And this is, again, why I love these stamps, because they're a little tiny. And you just have to kind of make sure. I think that's going to be too tall. So let's just trim down just a little bit. Now that I do this, I remember I had to trim down the other one a little bit. So we're going to have to come back and use the ink again. And walnut stain is one of my favorites. I love it. And I probably print, and this, now you can have Catherine, you can have her send you the prints, which, I mean, that's a great idea if you want it on rice paper and you can't print on rice paper, that's probably a better option. But I had the file, and so I was able to print it and print multiple times. And so I really appreciated the fact that I had the file, and so I could show you guys different projects with these. Okay, so I'm just rolling it around. This is just like a little paint thing. And then I'm going to stick like a message in the bottle. Okay. And then I'll put the little cork on. Now I would suggest, if you think that's going to pop off, just put a teeny tiny bit of like super glue. Now I use Stick Fast. If you guys don't know what Stick Fast is, it's fast and it's fabulous. Just don't get it on your fingers. It really is fabulous. And I just put a little tiny bit on the back side. Okay, look at how cute that little message in the bottle is. Isn't that darling? It's cute. And again, this just adds to like a tag when you're giving your neighbor gifts. I think it's super fast too. You can even do this with like grandkids or children, like your own children. My children are 27, 28, 29, 30. I have four boys and they are big. So the other thing too, I have five grandchildren now. So they're little people. The other thing I did is I grabbed out some like little jewels. And so I think I'm going to do gold on this one. And so I'm just going to grab out a little star because I think when I think of Christmas, I think stars and angels, like, you know, what you'd put on on the top of your tree. And I know Kel Ruth she was singing. I don't sing. I don't sing. I used to, but I have a damaged vocal cord, so that prevents me from singing. Also, also the Tammy. Hi, Miss Beverly. How are you? Hi, Brookie. Sound works fine. Getting it off. Yes. Okay, so what Brooke is talking about is if you get stick fast on your fingers, because we were doing this huge project together, and yeah, we may have gotten a lot of um, stick fast on our fingers. So we have become the expert at getting this off. We may have had to sand our fingerprints off. I mean, I am going to stick a little bit right here again. We may have had to, use sandpaper. I'm just saying. And acetone. So, okay, I'm taking thin jute and I'm just wrapping around and around and around and around. And all I'm doing is covering. Can you guys see that? Just covering this. And this is on the back side of my ornament here. So I'm going to tie this in a knot. And this is going to be the hanger of the of my little thing here. I feel like I need one more hand for some reason tonight. Let's see. Good times. It was good. We like knocked those out, Brookie. They do have glue remover, but you know what? I'm telling you, it did. We tried glue remover. It did not work. It did not work. So, okay, so then I'm going to trim this. Tie a knot at the top here. You can tie it however long you want. Okay, so there's that so far. Now what I want to do, so I'm going to do it one more time. I need to turn my glue gun on just in case. I always have my glue gun on just in case. Just in case. Because you never know when a crafter is going to need glue, hot glue. I love it. I thought Carol Ruth, you sang. I love it. I love listening to people sing, and I have a damaged vocal cord, so it bothers me to sing because it's not that I sound gravelly, but I get that, but it hurts too. So it actually will strain my vocal cord more, and so it is very difficult for me to sing. So I always tie a double knot first, and then I'll do a bow. Yeah. So how I did that was I had a tumor in my thyroid, and I was actually like choking on water when they realized what it was. And I went to go have surgery and have that removed. And, thank the Lord it wasn't cancer. But I did have to have radiation. I had to have about 5 little rounds of 8 radiation. So I was good. It was all good. But the thing with that is they had to when they removed my thyroid, they didn't realize that it was the thyroid and the tumor were sitting on my my vocal cords. And so when they removed them, it like I don't exactly know, but they just said that the removal of the whatever was sitting on my vocal cord caused the damage. And so it's been 10 years and it's never been the same. All right, so you guys, what I did is I took, let me move this around. It's hard sometimes trying to do it out in front of you. Normally when you craft real close. It's like close-up magic. So I'm going to stick a little bit of hot glue right behind here just to hold that in place. I think we were talking glue guns earlier. And I love my Ryobi, but man, you want to talk about it'll scald you. So it's funny because I do the same trick. If you guys watched earlier, Darlene was using her squeegee to hold down the glue so you didn't burn yourself. And I do the same thing. I just use it. This is called a multi-tool. And so I just put, this is going to be laying weird. Okay, I'll fix that after. But then I'm just going to trim this. Also, Miss Tammy asked me to tell you guys how the name of my business, it's been the same for like, I don't know, 15, 16 years. How I got the name Create with Tree, that's me. So there you go. You guys see that? Isn't that cute? And I did another one in silver, same thing. But these are just really cute to just add to a tag and put on a plate of cookies. Super cute. And again, I just got these at like Dollar Tree. Super, super inexpensive. And then you just buy the digital printout, and then you can use different ones. You don't have to use exactly the one that I did because they're all beautiful. I just thought that they were so cute. Yeah, it really has been a great day. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Hi, Diane from Georgia. Thanks so much for being here. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. Hi, Miss Monique. How are you, friends? Okay, so the next one I want to do, let's go to my next one. I think I have plenty of time. I knew that these weren't going to be too terribly long. And so this is why I wanted to show you guys so that you could see that they weren't going to take too much time. You could really make these pretty quickly. And again, what great, either a craft project with kids, or you guys could do it with just yourself and make neighbor gifts, whatever. Totally fine. Okay, so I actually used something, I'll show you in a little bit what I did here. So I cut the Santa's head out there. But look how many different prints we've got. And so I have just a little piece of wood. I don't even know how big this is. It's probably 3.5 or 4 inches. And so what I want to do is I want this Santa face right here, but look how cute that little gal is right there. She's cute. And these guys are so cute. Like I remember my grandma having a print like this, or like a little statues like this at her house on the piano. I just thought it was really pretty. So anyway, I'm gonna trace around this, and then I'll tell you how I got my business name. So my name's Tarina, and I don't, everybody gets nicknames, right? And so I don't, my family just called me Tree forever. Like that was just, first of all, I was very tall as a child. I mean, I'm only 5'8.5". It's not like I was probably 5'9" before my 50s. And then, we shrink as we get older and have children and stuff. And so the last time I was measured, I was 5'8.5". But I was, I was 5'7", 5'8". as a 12-year-old, so I was just really big and just tall. And I don't know, people just started calling me Tree. And it was my family that really started it. And then it just kind of stuck. And so it's funny because even like when my friends from high school and stuff, they still refer to me as Tree. And like friends that have known me forever and ever, they know they just call me Tree. And so when I'm a scrapbooker, I'm a multimedia upcycler. By the way, I'm using some Mod Podge, and we're going to put it on our little disc here, a little wood disc. And so honestly, when I needed to come up with a business name, people still call me Tree. And I know everybody's like, on the lives, oh, what's your name again? Well, it's Tarina, but I mean, my children don't. They call me Mom. My husband calls me Tarina. People that know me call me Tarina. And I was a photographer for 25 years, besides being a crafter. And everybody called me Tarina. But when I wanted to really differentiate myself from my photography. And so I went back to my nickname, Tree, and that's where you got Create with Tree. And then it was just kind of funny. It just flowed. Create with Tree. That's me. So that's how we got it. Now, something really fast. Thank you so much, Lisa. Now I did not. I don't. And the other Lisa, I did not print it on. I did not print it on rice paper. My printer actually ate it. Like I tried printing 3 times and it got stuck. And Kurt was like, "No, I don't think so." So we're just using regular paper. And honestly, this is why I tried it out before, because I wanted to make sure that it was going to work. So I do a lot of like rusticking. I have like coffee grounds in it, and that's totally fine. Okay, so earlier today, I know people use Mod Podge and they don't like having wrinkles, but because of the type of thing that I'm doing, I kind of feel like I like the wrinkles. And so I make my Mod Podge pretty thick. And so then I'm not waiting for it to dry. I'm gonna actually put it on here. And this is a great, like, if you have a church group or craft group, I did something similar to this last year. I love using Mod Podge because it's very simple. I love using printouts because it's people really don't have to think about it. I mean, I do other things. I do a lot of upcycling, and I do chocolate tours. So I do a lot of like signs and shirts and pillows and things like that. But I feel like for like a church group or a craft group, like we did this for church last year on like just slices of wood, not this particular print. And I try to do a different print every year so that people don't get the same. So I actually like it when it like wrinkles. And I just want to make sure that this is down. Well, they're reusable silk screen transfers. You can actually go on my page and you could see a lot of different things that I've made with the silk screens. They're silk screens, and it makes it super, super easy. But I'm telling you, I like easy. Give me the easy button. Okay. I used to, I mean, I'm not knocking a Cricut or the other machines, but I'm telling you, I sold all of my machines when I found it. And I can I can make beautiful projects with silk screens and printouts. I'm good. I'm telling you, I'm good. Okay, so once I have this on here, I do kind of want it to be thick. Again, it's going to be clear once it's dry, but the thicker that it is, the more wrinkles you're going to get. And that's really what I want, because I like it to look vintage. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to set this down. I am going to use my heat tool, and it's going to make a little bit of a noise. Okay. I really want this to dry quickly. See, it's starting, you can start seeing how it dries, how it's like, it's not coming up, but it will kind of like shrink a little bit. And that's why I want it to dry. I really want this to wrinkle up. See that I kind of got it thick in a couple places. Okay, let me just turn this a little bit. Can you see it's kind of starting to wrinkle a little bit? It's not pulling up, and that's what's really important. Before you put the top layer of glue down, which is just glue, you want to make sure that your image is flat, and then go ahead and put on that top layer. It's not a quiet heating tool. I think it's my program that I use that kind of quiets the sound, because this is very loud. It's very hot. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna get my gator sander. I know a couple people use this today. I love this little guy, little handheld gator sander. And then I'm gonna just go around the edges. And all I'm doing is just making sure that all like the little edges are off, like because it kind of go. I went a little big because the paper will shrink up when you use the Mod Podge. And it was a little bit wet right here, but that's okay. Even if it pulled up the image a little bit, that's okay, because we're gonna make it. We're gonna use the inkers and go around it. We want it to look distressed and we want it to look vintage. There's no emergencies. Okay. That looks pretty good. And it is really wrinkly. I know, I hope you guys can kind of see it, like it's starting to wrinkle as it dries. It'll pull up a little more. Machine. Oh, this guy, I can't remember. Kurt, my husband, got it for me. I think he got it at, I don't know, we'll have to ask him. I don't know, you guys. I think he got it, he calls it the Chinese tool store. So it would be Harbor Freight, probably. I think I'm going on my third one. It normally has like a stand, and the stand broke off because I may have dropped it a few times. I'm not very gentle with my tools. Yeah, the paper is from DDD, and I absolutely love it. Okay, the everything is going by so fast, you guys, and I'm trying to keep up. Let's see. Yeah, so I love, look at the design. Oops, the other way. The design is beautiful. And I'll show you on the big paper what it looks like. This is what the big paper looks like, and I used this part for another project, and then I'm using this. But look, I still can do other ones. I actually could do 2 more of what I'm doing right now, and they would be absolutely adorable. All right, so Now, I'm only doing one side on this, and you can totally do two sides. That's why it's good to maybe print out a couple of different things because this is double-sided. I'm just going to do single on this one. Ooh, I didn't. You guys, I totally forgot. I just looked over and there was my inkers. So I'm just going around and kind of zhuzhing up a little bit. See, you can't even tell that I pulled that out now because it's nice and distressed. And see how easy this would be for something like a little church group or a little craft group. Like if you have a like a book club or something, it'd be really easy to do something like this with even non-crafty people. So just like that is now this is the outside hoop of a like a little embroidery hoop thing. And I took the middle one out. You could use that for something else, but this fit my little wood circle. And then I'm just going to tighten it up. I will probably go back and at least paint this, but for now, I'm just going to add a little bit of the stick fast, just kind of go around. This does dry pretty quickly. I'm just going to kind of go around. And we're going to let that dry real fast. Okay. Yeah, and again, like I said, we did slices of wood last year with a printout. It was stunning. It really was. So the other thing I was gonna do on this, I love so I love these stamps, you guys. I do. I absolutely love these stamps. And I feel like it needs to be like on here. I'm not sure. I don't know. Let me see. I did cut a couple out and I thought I just don't want that to drip. And my thinking was I would do something like this, but I love this image. And so I kind of second guessed myself. So I want to show you the other piece that I did because we've got a few minutes. So I actually might be able to do this. So this is another ornament. And again, I had the snow globes, and I had all the greenery, all the ribbon, all that stuff. And this is that top part of the ribbon. So we could probably just start with this. I had these cutouts. And it was just kind of in my stash, honestly. And so let's do maybe one that maybe I won't be able to do the snow globe part yet, but we'll be able to do at least get part of it done. Hi, Miss Brenda. How are you, friend? Um, let's see. So anyway, all right, let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to answer questions. All right, if you guys have any other questions, just put them in there. I'm really trying to keep up. So I did this one already, and so I think I might do these little guys. I think they're so cute. And what I do is I just kind of stick up in the light to kind of see where I want this. That looks pretty cool. Okay. It's kind of the same idea as the other one that we're doing. This is just a little bigger. And like I said, I already had all this. I have a stash of wood. So do you ever buy things and then not use them? Because, that would be me. The definition of a crafter, if one is great, 10's better. So I feel like I need to have 10 of something And so I ordered like 10 or something of all of like these cute little things. And I thought, oh yeah, I'm going to use it all. Well, here I am a year later. So now I have vowed to use my stash. Okay, again, I'm using, oops, yeah, let's do that. I'm using some Mod Podge. Everything is better by the dozen. Because, I have so many ideas. Well, Terry, I have so many ideas going through my brain all at the same time that I kind of feel like I can do it all. I have a stash for my stash. That's awesome, Lisa. I really do. So I've actually been working on organizing my craft room. I had like a storeroom that used to be my photography studio, but when I retired from doing photography, I turned that into kind of like it held all of my surfaces and things like that. And then we decided to make that the playroom because we have 5 grandchildren. And so I'm in the midst of organizing my craft room and making a playroom because why not? Okay, so again, it's the same thing. Cut it out, put a big thick layer of Mod Podge on, and it's almost like you're waiting for it to start hardening just a teeny tiny bit. You can kind of feel it catch the paper. Like I could legit, like I didn't, 2020, I got to use a lot of my stash. I mean, let's be real. And but then I realized I had more than I ever will ever need, and I needed to start using what I had, and that was like my goal in 2023, and I'm continuing that, trying to really continue using what I have. So this one is really starting to wrinkle and I can see it. So you just want to make sure that you cover all of that paper. If you do not want, if you do not want wrinkles in your paper, that's totally fine. That's to each their own, right? Uh, you could, you could just do no glue on the top, and then just use an iron, like a small iron or a heat press. Okay. Let me just use my heat tool again. I'm just going to try to quick make this faster is all I'm trying to do. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab out, I know I have paint in here. Sorry, you guys, sorry. I the right grip. Guess we're going to use that. So I actually like to use my chalk paste to, okay, I know I just had that circle. Oh my gosh, I just had that. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. I put it out of the way. I think that'll be really pretty. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I love my craft. Well, the app that I use to go live, it is really nice. I'm just putting a little bit of water in this so that it'll thin it out just a tiny bit so that I can use this. This is just a chalk paste. It's kind of like a chalk paint. It dries really quickly. Yeah, I love all the prints. The other one I did, I used like a sparkly blue. You guys do lives. I use StreamYard to do my lives, and I think it's fabulous. And it does quiet down like loud noises. I know it's pretty loud on my end, when I do this. So I'm glad that you guys don't hear it. So I'm just painting this, and this will dry rather quick. Dry that part. Dry this part real quick. That way I can hold it on this side and not have red everywhere because, you know, red stains. Also, you guys, please make sure that you wish Miss Tammy a very happy birthday. She hit a big milestone birthday. Although when she said how old she was, I'm like, no way. I want to look like that. But I guess, you know, crafting is good for the soul, right? So it keeps us young. Her birthday was yesterday, but we are celebrating her here. So happy birthday, Miss Tammy. Okay. So I'm going to set this aside. This is essentially what it's going to be, and we'll make this another snow globe in just a second. But you could actually just leave it. I mean, I'm going to finish this around the edge, but that's kind of it so far. So let me put this aside. Let's finish this guy. I mean, I love the idea of maybe using like the stamps here, but I love this image so much that I don't want to take away from it. So I think I'm just going to add some greenery and call it good. Okay, so let me grab my cutters. See how I mean, seriously, you guys, we're doing like 3 projects. And that's why I think I really like the fact that we could do the printout and you could print it out, you know, not just once, but a couple times. Let's see. Shorter. Trying to make this as Christmassy as I can. That might be too big. You don't want it to be so big that it's just like, oh, hello, there's just a bunch of greenery. I'm going to use First of all, I'm going to use a little bit of hot glue just to kind of hold it in place. I grab I'm going to tie this together at the top. Then I'll be picking out 2 names from my live and do one person will be getting, the first person will be getting a free digital print, or you can have Miss Cathy print it out and send it to you. And the second person will go into the drawing that I'll be doing after that. Um, and we're going to be giving away 2 bundles. So excited about that. Oh, wait, before I forget this. This is just a little helpful hint. before you put any kind of like embellishments on, put your hanger on. So I'm going to just be using this. You could use ribbon or whatever, but it's better to string it so that you don't have to try to feed it through after the fact. I learned that the hard way. So that way, and then you could add beads to the top of this however you want. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am just going to embellish this here. So I am going to put a little bit of stick fast. Don't need a lot, you just need some. And then I'm going to use my hot glue gun, put some hot glue there. Again, these are great for neighbor gifts and friend gifts and teacher gifts, just to put with a tag. Add a tag to this and it is amazing. Yeah, I love the vintage look. And I'm very eclectic in my style. I kind of go with whatever. And I just love if the print is vintage, I want to go more vintage. If it was more like maybe more cutesy glam or something, I would probably go more pastel. I'm not a big pastel-y person. I actually like more uh, jewel tones, I guess. But I'm not opposed to pastels. But again, this is such a great idea to just add a little extra, right? Just like, and I love making things for friends and neighbors and stuff. And so it just adds a little bit of extra. And then you could even put like the date on it or whatever. Okay, come on, hot glue. Catch. Let me just put a little bit right here. Sorry, you guys. Come up. Okay, then I have some ribbon off my ribbon wall, and I was just gonna make just a pretty bow. Nothing. I like to make a lot of like big bows. I'm a messy bow kind of person, and I love making big bows. I love sparkles, but this really, I wanted to focus on everything else other than the bow. So we're just going to do a very simple bow at the top. Okay. See, very, very simple. Just going to use, I like to always have the stick fast just because once the hot, we live in Southern California. And so if for whatever reason it gets warm here, it can be 80 degrees on Christmas. I'm not even kidding. Sometimes hot glue doesn't last. And so it's almost like you put the hot glue on to temporarily hold, but then when the super glue dries, it's stuck for good. Oh, thank you, Carol Ann. Thank you so much. Yeah, the Santa picture is absolutely stunning. Okay, so let's just trim this. I'm not going to do dovetails or anything. I'm just going to kind of go a little bit of an angle. You guys, if you're here, make sure that you're following me and all the other crafters that were in today's event. We all do lives. We all, we all go live and share, and we would love it to have you as part of our communities. Oops. It's really beautiful. I mean, honestly, just the print, just focusing on that print is just gorgeous. And the wrinkles and the texture of the glue just really add to it. I live in San Joaquin Valley. San Joaquin. Where is San Joaquin Valley? How come my husband, I know California. I've lived here my whole life. My husband is very good with direction. I live an hour north of San Diego. Oh, thanks, Lisa Jane. Thank you. Yeah, I love it too. I think it's so pretty. And again, add this with your friend gift or whatever, and it's gonna be just like I love making homemade gifts because I think about the person that I'm making it for, and then it like I don't know, I just it means even that much more to me. I love giving gifts. I like getting gifts, but I would rather give a gift. And then, like I said, I'll probably end up finishing this guy up. We might be able to, Merced. That's up north, right? Merced is up north. I do know that. So we're just an hour north of San Diego, near Temecula. If you guys know where Temecula is, I have a few minutes, so I'm just gonna kind of sand this guy down. I'm gonna get my old guy again, my gator. And I'll finish this one up because like I said, I have a bunch of like friend gifts and neighbor gifts. We just make cookies and candies and stuff like that to give like plates and stuff. So I'm just using my little gator sander and going around. The only reason I'm doing this, even though the edge is covered, I don't want the paper to be, I don't want it to be over the little thing. I don't want to see the paper on the outside. So I just want to make, this is basically just cutting it. Thank you, Mitzi. I appreciate it. Thanks, Wendy. Thank you, my friend. Thanks, Donna. Thanks, Stacy. Sandy, where do you live? Are you in like so we're like I said, we're near Temecula. All right. Long Island. Oh, we're actually going, funny enough, Elizabeth, that's awesome. We're going to the east. Oceanside. So you're on the 5. So we're off the 15. And I do apologize for my bot, you guys. Please don't get mad because it's going cuckoo crazy again. We call her Caroline, and she has a mind of her own. So again, we're just going to put down some of the stick fast, and then like I said, we just use a couple dots of the hot glue just to kind of keep it until that sticks faster, and then the stick fast will dry. Oh, thanks. And again, these are just, hi, Miss Karen. How are you, friend? How's Alabama? Oh, thanks so much, Beverly. Pascagoula, Mississippi. Pascagoula. Hi, Miss Penny. How are you, my friend? Southern Coast of, or so we went to Oregon last year. It was absolutely stunning. And so the person that was in in Long Island, we're going to go to North Carolina, Virginia, and Washington, D.C. And then we are actually planning a trip to go overseas next year. And one of the places we're staying is probably out in Long Island with some friends of ours. So I love visiting the East. Okay, I'm just going to basically go through real fast. We've got, oh, I guess we're done. I'll finish this later. I just get so caught up. My alarm's going to go off in just a minute. So let me go here real fast. You guys are so funny. Ah, hello, friends. Okay, so I'm going to show you all of the things. Okay, so we made the little bottles, the little bottle ornaments with the little jewels, the little gem things that just beads. I did an angel and a star. Sorry, that's probably too close. An angel and a star. And I just used the one little printout that had all the stamps on it. Love the stamps, so cute. So there's those. And then so this is the one that I did. I knew we wouldn't get finished with it, but I wanted to show you. So I did a snow globe ornament. And I didn't do the back, but I will paint the back. I'll probably do it this moonlight shimmer. And if you guys, I know you guys can't see it, but there's so much shimmer in that blue. And I just think it's so pretty. And I used one part of that printout. I think it's just, I mean, it doesn't have to be fancy, you guys. It's just, you could literally just use what Cathy has made us and just Mod Podge it on. It's so gorgeous. And then this is the other one that we finished tonight. So pretty. There we go. So pretty. And I will probably paint it just to, and I might even like do like a little collage of because I think the stamps are so cute and I just think they need to be used. Okay, so I probably will paint it and then Mod Podge some of the stamps on there. I just think they're just so pretty. And then this was the beginning part of the next one. And I don't know if I'm going to make this a snow globe or not, but it'll still be an ornament. And it is just so cute. I love the cute little carolers. But do you see how it's kind of wrinkly? And I just think it lends itself to being vintage. Okay. So I just think that's awesome. All right, you guys, I need to pick, I think I have 19 seconds. I need to pick two names and let me write them down. So the first name that I'm going to pick will get, they are going to get a printout, either a digital printout. Let's see. See, there it goes. Dismiss. Okay. So you're going to get, let's see, I have it down here. You're going to get a free digital file or printout. That's up to you. And you're going to, you can message me with your email address or send it right straight to Cathy at, oh gosh, I've been talking so much, you guys. I forget DDD, Digital Deco Design. I knew that, but it's like completely went out of my brain. And then the second one is going to get into this drawing, and then I'm going to pick two winners for the grand prize. All right, you guys ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm just going to like flip around and flip around and flip around and flip around. And there we go. Sandy Bullard. Sandy, you're gonna either message me or email Cathy, and she is going to get all that information for you. You're going to get the print. So that is Sandy, Miss Sandy. And then let me take you off of there, and then I'm just going to flip around and 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 go up, 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 up. Let's see, up, up, up. Okay, I have a lot of you guys are so great with your commenting. So great. I almost picked Sandy again. Sorry. Denise Twarkowski. Twarkowski? Did I say that right? So I'm putting your name right now. Denise. Hey, Kurt. Oh, I was gonna have him come in here. Come here. Okay, so here's Denise's name right here. Okay, are you ready? I'm gonna have my husband come in here and he is gonna pick a name. And these are all the names that were chosen from today. Okay, I need one name. He's not showing himself on camera. One, stay, don't go anywhere. Okay, Denise. Denise, you win a bundle. I just picked her name.
Oh, well.
No, that's good. That's good. It's fine because she was on my live, but that's awesome. So Denise, you win a bundle, but we have another one, okay? There's only 12 names in here, so. Teresa Cherry, and she was on swag on Debbie's live today. Teresa Cherry, you also win the bundle. That's so awesome. Yay, I'm so excited, you guys. Thank you. So Denise and Teresa, you are our grand prize winners. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Yay, I'm so excited, you guys. And like I said, if you missed any of the lives, go over to CCC. All the replays are going to be over there. And thank you guys so much for being here so late tonight. If you are like on the East Coast, it's really late for you. So I just appreciate you guys so much for being here. And to all the new people who came on, thank you. And we just appreciate you being part of these events. They mean so much to us. So I want to say goodbye for now. This has been Tarina with Create with Tree. That's me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.